Sick.
In the early morning, I thought I would snag some drone shots while the streets were still quiet. But it turned out a big chunk of the Bergamo area was a no-go zone for drones. I'm kicking things off from this boulevard and dividing my day. Mornings for exploring this side of downtown, and come afternoon, I'll be switching over to the other half. When I open my eyes in the morning or lay down to sleep at night, a yearning for home often stirs within me. But the excitement of being in these unfamiliar places, the buzz of new experiences, is like a burst of energy that keeps me going on this trip. A touch of solitude seems to be the cost of this invigorating energy. It's already been 12 days since I kicked off this trip, and it seems like I've managed to shake up the jet lag that used to trouble me. It's one of the longest trips I've taken, which is kind of funny because I never really saw myself as the type to thrive on these extended travels. Back then, I would grapple with this odd mix of anxiety and uncertainty, like a gut feeling I couldn't quite get a hold of. It's like this thought was on repeat. What if going on a long trip messes with my job security? But you know what? Right now, things feel different. It's like this time around, there's no big dark cloud ready to burst my bubble. So here's the thing that's got me pondering. Will I look back on this journey and wonder if I've made a mistake? Or will it be more like a highlight reel of all the incredible stuff I've soaked up along the way? Heading back to the Airbnb, I snagged a delicious croissant from a local bakery at an unbelievably low price of around $1. When the afternoon hit, I decided to head out and see what the other side of downtown had to offer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know how famous tourist spots are usually packed with people? Well, it's been quite a stretch since I've hung out in a place that's all about the locals. It's a unique feeling, the lives of folks who have no connection to me in a setting that's entirely unrelated to my own world. YouTube isn't exactly my personal diary, so I'm kinda curious about why I'm sharing so much here in this moment. But it might be because this place I'm in is the last stop on my Italy tour. One of the best parts around traveling has to be trying all those incredible dishes. But to be honest, relying solely on that can pose a challenge to sustain the journey. I'm craving a shift, something unique, even though I can't quite put my finger on what that something is. Yet at the same time, I can't help but think and putting all this feeling into words, not the easiest, especially when it comes to doing it in English. Here I am in Italy, yet I made the choice to have some poke for dinner. It's funny, I've been dreaming about having it since I arrived in Bergamo. When you're wandering around downtown Bergamo, you've got this small yet surprisingly contemporary city vibe going on. Now, when it comes to what makes a place feel modern to me, I've got this kind of quirky measure. I mean, having a Starbucks in the vicinity, even if it's just one, is one of those little signs. After I finished up with dinner, I grabbed my camera and started shooting for this YouTube episode. Why in the earth do I need so many things?
Like it was just a little taste. I've been feeling weeks.